Hey guys, this is going to be a fast-paced guide for newish and returning players, or those who just need a refresher. I'm going to be going over spawns and spawn rotates, areas of contention, exfils, loot, and important changes made since last season. Diving into spawns, over 100 games, I spawned here, 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 and here. Watch out for these rotates or people rushing you from these areas. The map will have 5 groups in total, with 3 spawning on one side and 2 spawning on the other. Artificial Lake is very easily camped. The wall outside of grain and this red door is where people commonly rush when they spawn on the left side. People can also push through the top of grain or camp on these rocks. When spawning on the right side of the map, people usually rush Villa or rush the other spawns. The path leading to stables and V are also common places to find people either pushing or holding the POIs. Green exfils are guaranteed and yellow exfils can have an extract but aren't always there, other than these two right here. This is the no backpack extract, and this is the car extract. Be careful with the car extract, as it is very easy for a group to pin you and nade spam you. Car extract also requires Cohen and can only be activated after 10 minutes into the match. Moving on to free safes, this season added a time safe on the farm just under the loading area on this bus. This is in a very open spot in the middle of many close spawns, so be wary of other players as well as the abundance of scavs that like to spawn nearby. Next is the car safe between Motel and Artillery. Once again, it's in a very open spot next to one of the main hotspots on the map. Sniper Scav can also look at you through this gap here, so if you're getting shot at this guy, it's probably him. Lastly is the upstairs stable safe. This is a time safe and is usually rushed by whoever spawns closest. Whenever pushing stables, watch out for this window and for the boss, as stables is one of the main places the boss can spawn. Onto lock safes, Motel has the most in closest proximity. After entering Motel, head upstairs to the hallway next to the bathroom to find the main guest bedroom. This key is very expensive at over 2 million Cohen, but has 2 safes as well as 2 gun boxes. Next to Motel, there is the 201 key located at the end of the walkway up here. This key is a lot cheaper at roughly 200k and has 1 safe here up against this wall. Moving west, we have the graveyard key for the shack here at the bottom of the graveyard. Once in, there's a safe in the right corner, but this is a key I don't really recommend because it's just as expensive as the 201 key, but instead of having 10 uses, it's a single use key. Over in Grain Trade, once you head upstairs, you'll find a big room with some loot in it. And in the room just past that one, you'll find a door for the grain office. Once in the grain office, you'll find a safe by the desk, and some loot can spawn around the room, so make sure you search thoroughly so you don't miss anything. Lastly, on the other side of the map in Villa, we have a safe upstairs in the master bedroom, which has a safe here left of the bed. Now when a key spawns in document boxes, back at stables, just upstairs on the boxes next to the free safe, there's a key spawn. And just north of stables, there is a white house that has a document box upstairs by a small TV, but it's not really worth checking unless you have an extended keychain, because it does require the stables warehouse key. While in here, make sure to watch out for people throwing nades or gas through the windows, because you are still next to stables. Over to Motel, when you're on lockdown, there's a document box in the hallway on the couch next to the main guest bedroom. And just outside, on the way to 201, there's a key spawn on this table in both normal and on lockdown. Upstairs in Grain Trade, there is a document box and a key spawn right next to each other on the long table in that first big room. Once again on lockdown, there's another document box added in Villa, just up the stairs on the couch right across from the TV. Lastly in Green, there's a key spawn both upstairs and downstairs, with the downstairs key being on the table in the corner of the room, and the upstairs key being in the middle of the room on the table. There's also loot laying around the rooms, which is definitely worth checking out. Sometimes it's just Cohen, and sometimes it's other items. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but if any of this has been helpful, or you'd like to see more of it, it would be awesome if you guys could like and subscribe, maybe even comment. That would be epic. Now, back to it. There are a few important changes made to the terrain of farm, including the addition of some invisible walls and a new rat spots. In the past, a common rotate out of Motel was leaving through the room next to 201. Going onto this balcony, you're able to jump off the side onto some boxes, jump onto another set of boxes, and leap over the wall. They've now added an invisible wall at the second set of boxes to prevent this. They also added a lot of blinds and cover on the second story windows like grain and green to limit the number of vantage points here on the map. Lastly was the addition of a new rat spot, which is pretty important as it overlooks one of the main extracts. In the corner of storage, they added 2 climbable boxes, allowing you to get on the wall, follow it all the way around, and look over this extract right here. This is my quick Season 1 farm guide. If you enjoyed it, please sub. If not, or if I forgot anything, please leave a comment, and I'll make sure to pin it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.